St. Martin, our people, we have to work together, you know. So moving forward, we just need to get back to basics, and from there you could see everything.
Do not settle for less in life. And entrepreneurship is the best way to go. Working for yourself, 2 thumbs up. A blessed and wonderful good afternoon to all our amazing St. Martin family and our SOS family all around the world. Welcome to your program, Strictly Business. I'm your host, Mr. Brian Barry, alongside your co-host, Mr. Julian Rolax Jr. Call up a friend, call up a family member, call up someone, tell them the boys are in the building ready for another interesting and great program here on SOS Radio 95.9 FM. So call up someone. Of course, before we get started, we always like to shout out and thank all our sponsors that make this program possible. So if you want to do some great grocery shopping today, you got to go and visit the #1 supermarket. Is the Aki Supermarket, located right there on the Village Road. For all your grocery shopping needs today, go and visit the Aki Supermarket. Also, we got the Supreme Supermarket right in the corner of Arch Road, Hispaniola Road #1. So if you're in that area, you can go there and do some grocery shopping today as well. Also, we'd like to thank the Los Mejores Barbershop for the ladies, for the men, also for the children. You want that fresh haircut to look sharp for the week, you got to go and visit the Los Mejores Barbershop located right there on the Village Road. And if you're thinking movies, you got to think Video Block, the #1 spot for all the latest movies. Get your movies loaded on USB, on your hard drive, even on your smartphone. The only place where you can get 30 movies for only $30. Open from Monday to Saturday, 5:30 p.m. until 10 p.m. Also have a very nice selection of video games as well for PS4. We also like to thank Bolchans. If you're looking for electronics, flat screen TVs, home theater systems, whatever you need, Bolchans Electronics Store got what you need. So thank you so much, Bolchans. Located right there on the front street. Also, we'd like to thank GEBE, our water and electricity company. Thank you so much, GB, for your continued support. And for all your apartments or commercial spaces, #1 place to call is J&J Properties. Give them a call today at 588-1216. That is J&J Properties, 588-1216. Now, we got some delicious food for you if you want to get some food. We got Jerky's Tiki Hut right there on the Village Road for some great tasting barbecue chicken and ribs and some nice Johnny cakes as well. We also got Jerky's Tiki Hut also across by the Plaza Casino. Not forgetting right there on the Pondville, you got Fat Boy Jimmy, the original Fat Boy Jimmy, for some great tasting food as well. Also, we got Stasha's Restaurant right next to Aki Supermarket. Give them a call at 550-9108 or 524-9834. That is Stasha's. We also got Caribbean feisty flavors for that authentic Caribbean taste. They also specialize in locally made Puncher Creamer, so go and pass and get that Puncher Creamer. Located right next to the Daily Herald on Bush Road #24. Also, just look out for the red umbrellas. Give them a call Monday to Saturday, open 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. Call them at 554-7676 or 0690-180903. That is Caribbean feisty flavors. 554-7676 or 0690-180903. Thank you so much to all our great sponsors out there. Brother Rolax, good afternoon.
What's up, brother? How you doing today?
Another blessed day, bro. How you keeping?
Boy, not too bad. It was a heavy week, a lot of rain.
Yes, good weather.
Yeah, good weather to you.
Good weather, man.
Good weather to you.
Yes, sir.
You give me a lot of work, but what to do?
Hey, work is good. Keep it
That's how it
moving.
is, you know. When it rain like that, it tests your buildings, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Water come through all over, but windows.
Yes.
Doors all over, water come through. So
makes you prepare, you know, do what you gotta do.
You have to take care of it, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Before we go on the program, Brian, what I see today, I get up in the morning and they had some shooting out there again in Ohio. You heard of it?
No. In
Yeah, no, Ohio.
Ohio.
Like a shooting, somebody just get up crazy and start shooting on people.
What, school shooting or?
No. It was I think close to Walmart or something like that, right? Yeah.
Wow.
In Ohio, yes, 9 people was killed, and I think 16 people was injured.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, boy. You know, when something like that come up, bro, first thing come to your mind. What is it? It keep coming, especially in the U.S.
Yeah, the right to bear arms. That's the first thing that pops in my mind. U.S. believe in the right to bear arms. They don't care what's happening. You know what's happening. They basically believe that the guns don't kill people. People kill people.
Yeah.
You know, so they're gonna keep selling their guns.
Yeah,
and their policies.
you can reach the guns. You can reach the guns. Oh yeah, the shooter was 21. Yeah, it was a young boy. Yeah,
wow.
He did, yeah. I saw it. Yeah.
Wow.
They killed him.
Wow.
They killed him.
Oh yeah, he died.
Yeah, when the police reached there, I think they let go some shots on him.
Okay.
Went down. Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear
So, but
that. You know they're gonna dig through his life and his family to find out, background, what
but
happened.
it's always happening in the States where these guys just get up. Well, on the other side of the world is terrorism, and the States is just get up crazy and start shooting up people. Or they don't believe in something, or racism. All of these things play a role.
Yes,
So,
big time.
Well, it was rough news today.
Yeah, man.
But let's go down in the program, bro.
Yes, sir.
We'll go ahead and.
Well, today we got a full house this afternoon. We got some young gentlemen in our house, and they're gonna share some information with you guys about football, about soccer. You know, in St. Martin we say football. Yeah.
Last week we had a nice.
We talked about sports as well last week.
So the gentlemen can give us a little.
They're gonna introduce themselves and tell us why they're here, what and who they're representing. Start off with the gentleman to my left.
Good morning, gentlemen,
Yes,
and good morning, listeners out there. My name is Rani Wadili, president of the Soualiga Soccer Association, also president of the soccer club or football club, FC Soualiga. Reason why we're here is to give the sport some exposure in order to develop, make sports, the football sports mean something in St. Martin, because we have noticed that it is on a level that it is not really visible yet. Right, maybe because of the past storms and etc. What we had before, it went quite dormant over at least 10 years, 12 years, and it only started to show signs of life again in about early 2004, and it really took off with a good speed in 2012, 2013.
Okay.
We as a football club, of course, we also suffered the consequences of the past storm in 2017. And basically it was mainly for us to keep the club alive. And right now I think it's time to actually move away from that and start to go up the ladder.
Awesome.
That's basically why we're here. And my two other colleagues,
okay, let me bring them in.
introduce themselves.
Good morning, everyone. I am Fabian Francis, coach of the Soualiga senior team, and also part of the national setup of the Dutch St. Martin football team.
Okay, welcome. Other gentleman. Captain is on, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Good afternoon, listeners. My name is Jason Lindo. I am the technical advisor for FC Soualiga.
Around there. Give me a mic. Give me a mic. Relax. Swing your mic. Relax. Just swing your mic.
Oh, he got that one. Yeah.
But he can't.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Yes, the technical advisor for FC Soualiga. Also the U13 head coach. Also, on top of that, I'm the captain for the senior team. And yeah, happy to be here.
Okay, awesome.
It's good now.
Okay.
That good now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. My first question to you guys is, I will come in one time. Why do you? Well, I see the problems within the sports. I say baseball and football, but let me stick on football because you guys are in football. Why do you think it is not on the level that it has to be? Because I also seen it. I came from I was born here, but I was raised in Curacao. So the sports level there is sky high. You know, they're really, really dedicated, you know, in the sports. Everything sports, I mean, football, baseball, everything to do with sports over there, they're really dedicated in it, you know. And what is the situation that you think here in St. Martin, why it can't get on its level or even go more higher?
Okay, good question, and if I may, of course.
Yeah.
I've been on the island for 30 years, originally.
St. Martin.
I'm from Suriname.
Yeah.
St. Martin has been here for 30 years.
Wow.
And I have seen the sports going up and down in certain levels. In general, yeah, we're here for football, yes, of course. But if you look at the general aspect when it concerns sports, there is basically more to it than only the sport itself that needs to be developed in order for those sports to come up on a level, right? Now, politically based, I know that Curacao was the head of the Antilles, and
Before 1010.
exactly. Now, and no matter how you turn it, the interest always goes to the part that is basically the headquarters,
Okay.
right? And it's just human nature. And unfortunately, yeah, we actually had to tag along as St. Martin. Now after 10-10-10, it became a different ballgame since we lose from them. We have our own mind to make up and our goals, our own goals to set, to develop the sport. Having said that, meaning that as we start 10-10-10 from 10-10-10, which then means that we are trailing. And coming to say that too, Curacao is part of the FIFA.
Okay.
So is Aruba.
Yes, yes.
Bonaire, Statia, and Saba, they fall under the Dutch kingdom, immediately under the Dutch umbrella. So we have to take care of our own stuff.
So they are part of FIFA and we're not?
No, St. Martin is not part of the FIFA. St. Martin is a member or part of the CONCACAF, yes. Right? But the funding, assistance.
Does it have certain requirements that you need to have to fall under them or no?
Yeah. There are
Yes,
certain
right.
conditions and requirements
Conditions,
that
yes,
you
I
have to
know.
meet
You have to meet
in order to be eligible to become a FIFA
FIFA member, yes.
We
yes.
are a CONCACAF member, which is a good start already, right? But for the FIFA, there are way more heavier conditions and requirements. First of all, you have to have a youth program. That is
Yes.
something that we just barely started
Trying,
with.
yeah.
We're trying to bring it up. You have to have certain amount of competitions to deal with, right? And average player, and the information was passed on to us not too long ago in a general meeting with the federation. If you want to have it really going seriously, then each player or each team has to have at least an average of 50 games per year.
Wow.
And with a small amount of players in St. Martin, it's quite a challenge.
Yes,
To bring it up. So there are a number of factors that actually lead to us not being able to come up to level yet. Not that it's impossible.
Okay.
It is just a challenge, and we have to find the right way to do that.
You know the gentleman Cillier?
Agent Chile,
Yeah.
he is the one who gave us a presentation a couple of days ago.
Exactly, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Because I meet him on the airport and he told me he came
Yes.
and
Yeah.
you're always trying to work to have a relationship with him.
to work with them. Chile is basically the
He has a lot of experience.
he is the front runner actually in the region.
Okay.
Yes.
And
yes.
especially in the Dutch kingdom, he has a lot of influence. He has a lot of ties,
Experience
contacts,
also.
and a huge amount of
Yeah.
experience.
He was on the head of the country, Curacao.
Yes,
the
yes,
team.
also, yeah. He did his courses in
Which really far.
Yeah, he did his courses in
Awesome.
Holland. Also, does his he actually conduct trainings in South America, in Mid America.
Because that what we was talking
He's
about,
all over the
that what I
place.
was talking about with Brian last week, I was telling him that what we should do. I mean, if you get somebody, because at the end of the day we are still brother and sister
Yeah.
country, no matter what you
Get
do.
somebody with the
Curacao and
experience.
St. Martin, no
Yeah.
matter, that's how it is. We can't change it. Even though we have certain differences, but like let's say you have a sister, it's your sister for life. You can't change your sister, you know. So we have to work together. So by bringing him in and asking him for certain experiences, it's really good, And what I believe in, when you start with the kids, they have to start from small. My son plays football, gentleman knows that. And from the time I came here, from 3-4, I tell him go run, go play, because that's where you start. You're gonna love the game without even knowing.
Yeah.
So,
You start
because
blending
you start
in,
to
yes.
blend in from
Yeah.
a very, very young age.
Yeah.
I don't know if you wanna came in on the same question that I.
Yeah. Thank you. For me, I think it's three different things that we have to work on. One is the interest, two, infrastructure, and three,
Interest
the
of who?
the
Parents
interest.
of-
Yeah, I'm going to get to it.
Okay.
I mean, thirdly is the involvement of
Okay.
parents.
Okay.
I mean, for one, when you talk about interest, it's the interest of corporate St. Martin.
Yes.
Do they have much interest in the sport, or to involve in the sport? To put their money and
The finance, yeah.
finance,
The
all of
business sector,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, do they have that interest to put in it? And we need more infrastructures, because you having one field on the Dutch side, really.
Come on, man.
I mean, maybe 30 persons trained there, 30 different teams
Okay.
trained there all the time. We need more infrastructures. Because if we can have different fields in different areas, there are more persons involved in the sport. But then if you don't have that, less persons will have an involvement in the
It's
sport.
limited.
It's very limited. And if you talk about involvement, not much parents are involved in the sporting aspect of their children's life.
I remember
Not
saying that. I remember once I had my son is 6, and the coach was a different team, Skillful.
Yeah.
So they set up like a game, and they had to mix the children because a lot of children didn't came, and the parents didn't come out with them.
That's just the
And
thing.
the
Yeah,
coach,
that's also one of the
the
reasons
coach was
why.
like, man, come on, man. He was very disappointed.
Not many, and if you don't have the involvement of parents to push their kids, then they won't come out. Because if you have a child who is all the way in Belvedere,
Yeah.
then you need someone to bring him all the way in Cahill. That
Correct.
doesn't happen all the time.
Correct.
I mean, so good that they're having fields now in Belvedere, so you have more involvement.
Yes, yes,
You know?
yes.
And that's a good thing that now we have another infrastructure in Belvedere. But maybe we need one more elsewhere. But then
You know,
can't get
what I don't understand is, you see the field, I don't know what you call it, St. Peter's, when you're going into, when you come from Carrefour, right? You
Yeah.
make a right and you say you're coming up to St. John's.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they have that's a baseball field or softball on the right.
Jose Lake.
What are they
Jose
called?
Lake.
Lake baseball.
Yeah,
It's a
you see,
baseball.
like in Curacao,
Baseball.
sometimes they switch it, you know, they have two things, they play football and baseball on the same field.
Yeah.
You know, that can be also proposed. I don't know how the structure is there. Maybe one of y'all can tell me. You have a board, and how does it work? You have to go to them for to give them your opinion, and then they would go. How does it work?
I think so. There is a board, you know, where you could go to and give them your plan and stuff
Okay.
like that. But then they have to look at if it's feasible for them also, you know, because concerning the baseball field, I think more youngsters would play baseball. Why? Because if they see it as a way out, or a better way out, then they will do it. Because the chances of you getting picked for a baseball team outside the island is quicker than a football team. Because the challenge to get in a football team is so high outside of St. Martin, because of they have more persons to pick from.
I think
outside of
honestly,
that, so-
honestly, my brother, tell you the honest truth, I think from Simartin, both of them is difficult. I think so.
Baseball and football.
Yeah, yeah. Because it is not on the level. If you don't have the level,
Yeah.
you know, they're not gonna come if we don't have a structure.
Yeah.
You know, like I was telling him last week, we had a little league team went out there lose 15-0. You know, you think anybody going to nothing against them, but nobody's not gonna look at that.
And they're not gonna see you.
They're not gonna see you.
They're not
You
gonna
know,
see
even
you.
if they have one of them boys, good. You know, the mother have to take him out and carry him somewhere else so he
Exactly.
can
They have
get
to
his
give them that
exposure.
single exposure.
You know what I'm saying? Because, again, coaches, like you say, different things need to be put in
Yeah,
place.
more professional help, maybe.
And that's why that's why in Soualiga basically we have several categories. We have the U7, U9, U11, U13, U15,
Very
and then
good.
from there we have 17 and up to the senior league. Now, the senior competition is the only competition we have right now, but for the upcoming season we are planning with the other clubs whom have also youth categories to plan, make some games.
I think that's
Because
very
what the
important.
youngsters need is not only training, but they need the
game,
challenge,
the experience.
they need the game. The more game time they get, the more experience they will get, the more they will develop as well. Because that's the ultimate goal.
When I was looking at the game also, going back again, because it's almost the same baseball, watching the kids play, you don't see the experience of the game, as you're saying. Because when they go up there, the pitcher was shaking.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he was shaking, he couldn't manage, you know.
Yeah.
And you see when the guys from Curacao up there, it's normal.
Yeah.
Because
Because they were exposed.
they play with not
Yeah.
over there, all neighborhoods going against each other.
Exactly.
So they normal, you know, they come there, they hit the home run, they run the field, they good, you know what I'm saying? Because actually, my brother, football, actually, to me, it is also a way to come out. You have your chances, but as you say, it's hard. But remember, look, even baseball, when you go Santo Domingo, ain't easy, you know, brother.
No, I
The guys
totally
there.
understand that. I totally understand. But then, what are the chances of the baseball guy getting more exposure than the football?
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like most persons who probably live here, I mean, Cuba, you have a good chance. Santo Domingo, you have a good
Yeah.
chance. You know, so it's easy for them if they go there. If you're really good, then they will see you.
See you, yes.
Football is so competitive.
Yeah, it's very
that
competitive.
you
yeah.
think that you are so good, and then when you go amongst other persons, you see that, boy, I'm nowhere.
Yeah.
You know, because it is so large and there's so many persons to pick from. And then you might just drop down the order because you think that you are good, but then you find persons are so much better than you.
Yeah, I remember different guys told me also when they reach out there, even baseball, both of them, because both of them are born, some of them are from Argentina and play. And when they reach baseball, you see these guys, boy,
See the
like,
competition.
boy, I gotta step up.
Yeah.
You know,
But that's how you get better as well, when you go out there and you
Yes,
see that there are people
yes.
better than
And
you.
that's exactly where the mental training comes in,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
Not because you're better means that I can't do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It have to be a challenge for you to actually meet up with that standard.
That standard. But what are you guys working on for the youths now? The technical, or you can come in.
Well, we have, like Ronnie said, we have a under 7 age group, starting from under 7 age group all the way up to seniors.
Seven.
Seven and under, yeah.
Yeah.
Under
Okay.
7, so they can start from 4 years old, as early as 4 years old.
No, but I mean to say, like what the gentleman was saying, to competitive, like.
Yeah, we plan to have, let's say, weekly or bi-weekly matches for them, like every Saturday and every other
Okay,
Saturday or so.
okay,
Because
okay.
we train on Mondays and Wednesdays, 4:30
Yes,
to 6
yes.
at Raoul Village. Your son is one of our players.
Yeah.
And we're trying to have weekly or bi-weekly matches for them against other local clubs, so they can get that experience, get that exposure, get those nerves out, like you said, get used to it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when they reach out there, they're not like, oh, this is something new, or so that's what we're in.
Very good.
What about what do you call it? It's clinics. That's not what
Sport
that's it.
clinics, training clinics.
Football clinics.
Yes. What about that? Meaning inviting a professional to come down, because I haven't seen it, I haven't heard it. Nothing. Meaning to promote, because I mean, if you say, boy, let's say one of the football, even Romario, he's a retired football player, but you have a clinic, you're gonna come down. What about that?
Yeah.
You guys,
The St. Martin Federation had a couple of clinics. They brought over Johan Neeskens, which is one of the legends of football in Holland,
Okay.
right? And he did give some clinics. Furthermore, as when it comes to the football club itself, yes, in the past, FC Soualiga had sports clinics, football clinics, organized for about 5 days. It was done by the St. Martin Educational Foundation under the umbrella of the Soualiga Soccer Association, and there was a clinic we held in August for about 5 days.
Okay.
Right? The last one held was not too long ago by Wadichi. It is those two clubs that are organizing the football clinics. Now, unfortunately, we were not fortunate enough to organize for the past 2 years, but it did come up in our meetings to have those activities set again.
Yeah.
Why? It gives you more exposure, it creates the interest.
What I would also suggest, in let's say summer camps, for example, not all the training goes away, and if you can organize also maybe a 5-day, I say clinic. The kids come over.
Sure. That's basically
Yeah.
basically the same summer camp clinic.
Yes.
It's a 5-day activity.
Charge them. I remember in
Yeah.
Curacao last year, I sent him down there by they had one at Willemstad, Sparta, a Dutch team in
Yeah.
Holland.
Sparta Rotterdam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they came
Sparta
and
Rotterdam,
all the
yeah.
kids came and it was nice, man. It was
Yeah.
really nice.
A couple of weeks ago, they also had Pek Swallow
Yes.
in Bonaire.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
They also had them in Station for a couple of days, but the majority of the clinics were in Bonaire, Pek Swallow. And
So-
came out with pretty good results.
Yeah, man. It was.
And that's where you have the scouts as well. Because
Exactly.
you have people that you have coaches who are coming over, and if they see, a shining star somewhere, they will keep an eye on
They
him.
will keep an eye on him.
Yeah, and they will start to tell him, coach, start to prepare him because he might be interested.
But on the island right now, Soualiga is the biggest club, right?
Yes, Soualiga is the biggest club.
Mhm.
As far as I know, we have about 140,
142.
Yeah.
142 players. Unfortunately, of course, not all of them come up for training.
Okay.
But they're all registered.
Okay. But what's the solution that we can do? We're talking about the different ills that we have, but what are the solutions that we can have all those 142 keep coming out for training, get the parents more involved, get the community involved?
But seeing now, like you said, but I'm seeing now more children are coming from small.
It is growing.
It's growing.
Yes, it's a
You
growing
know,
trend.
yeah, it's really growing, and
Sport.
especially from the small kids are coming,
Yeah.
which I really enjoy to see.
Indeed.
But what I would want is to set up them as in I don't know if you have to contact the parents or what. Let's say even set up 4 teams, for example, in the same age. They have to be a lot. Set up 4 teams and make them play against each other. Let's say you guys play, and like that it grows more, you know, and promote it a little bit more. You know.
Very good.
Yeah, you know, it's a suggestion. You know?
Yes, it is a suggestion, and it's something that definitely did not slip our mind.
Yes, yes.
As I said, the only thing that was keeping us, what was holding us from doing that to our fullest potential is, unfortunate 2017, we had to keep ourselves alive.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So, and that's just what I said in the beginning of the show. Now is the time to actually move up the ladder. We have to move on again, right? We're there, we can do it. And indeed, yes, we do have enough kids to actually create green games among ourselves.
You know, what is really, really important, like you just said just now about the parents, gentlemen also said that, it is important still to bring them in, you know, and ask them, how serious are you? Very straight up, ask them, how serious are you with this, with your son? Is it just an after school thing where you drop in and move, or is it something that you want him to grow in? Because it is very, very, when I was a very young age, all the parents them are very into it, you know. Saturdays, everybody come down to the field, look who gonna win or who gonna lose, you know, and support the children.
Sure.
You know, and after, even in the week times, for example, you reach certain age, I remember I used to go to Maria Collegia, and when my mom couldn't come, you know, we wear our clothes, and all of us go together to the field. You know, so it gets serious within among.
Exactly.
You know?
At the beginning of every season, actually, we keep a meeting with parents, basically from every category, right? Explaining them what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, and basically what our plans are, right? And yes, this is something that will be done again. Initially, the steps to actually get the sports into more interest is basically programs like this. Let you know what we're doing, you know, how we can do it and what we are going to do, right? Give information where to reach us, right? That can all be done, right? And just like what you said, create the little competitions among each other, right? Invite parents to come and look, you know. Little tournaments like this will create that interest more and more, right? And you will also see that, you know, the interest from the parents will also grow. It has not been there for
But is there a lack of funding as well? How do you guys receive funding?
That's our
biggest problem.
That's our biggest challenge, and it has been basically every foundation and organization's biggest challenge, right? Funding. Situations do not allow companies or business, you know, to actually give funding, donations, sponsorships.
Have
right?
you guys tried to reach to the business community?
Yes, we have tried, and and there is only so far one big sponsor that is working with us every year.
Oh.
But I always say every dollar counts, right?
Of course, yes.
Do you all ever thought of, you know, in the newspaper or even on different programs, you having a specific account? You give out your account numbers, and you know, anybody in the public who's hearing the program, you know, and they want to help you guys, they could always, you know, go to the bank or whatever and transfer some money. I mean, that's a great initiative right there.
That's a very
because there are people sitting at home listening to the program, they want to get involved. You know, maybe they don't have a son or a daughter to play football, but they still like the sport and they want to see the youths taking part. You know, so. You know,
so maybe by means of this program, we have listening ears out there. Right? And maybe the interest is created then.
I have a question. How is the communication with the specific sports department of government between you guys? Is there any communication or? Go ahead, you can talk, you know.
Club-wise, unfortunately, there's...
Go ahead, talk, man, go ahead, talk.
Club-wise, unfortunately, there is not much communication at all.
There's none.
It's basically none. It's basically none.
There's none.
But on a federation level, there is a bit more.
Okay.
There is none in terms of club. I mean, if you ask some club like who's the person in charge of the sports department, they can't tell you.
Wow. But how many clubs are there on the island? How much
we have about 11 official clubs, of which 3 are also concentrated on the youth.
And the amount of participants are, that you said a while ago, 140. So that's just in your club alone.
That's in our
So-
clubs. That's
so
what we
And
have.
that's male and
That's
female.
male and female.
Because we have a female category also.
Right.
But is there a unity also among you all that you all can sit around together? Okay, guys, let's organize this 6 to 8 like age.
But
And
not,
just set
not
up.
every club has that level age group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
every,
That's just
like
like what I
very
mentioned,
few.
only 3.
Like only three
Including
that
us.
has the age group, including us, that has the age group that we could say a U9 tournament. Very few. So if you probably do, you only have 3 clubs, hoping that each club have maybe 2 different teams in terms of the same age group, that you could have more persons participating. But not many. I mean, and that's the way I think most of the clubs need to go in getting youth to come to their clubs, so we could have more youth teams. Because we have more senior teams than youth teams.
Right now,
And that, sorry brother, but we need, okay, I'm not saying the senior doesn't have to be there, but the youth is who we have to focus
Like
on.
me,
Am I
like-
right or wrong?
Yeah, because these guys are getting
They're the
older.
future.
They're the future.
Okay, guys, quickly we gotta wrap up. So let me get your last words. Get your important feedback. What you want the public to know. We gotta wrap up.
well, we're one of the biggest youth clubs on the island, full club. We would like to get more kids to join the club this year. We have a nice project in place, nice plans in place for this year. So we would really like to have some numbers to carry out some of our plans. And yeah, we just basically have a lot to offer. You know, we have good coaches, knowledgeable coaches, and yeah, we just need some kids with good talent, good energy, positive attitudes to come and carry out and have fun, play some ball and develop.
Okay.
You know?
With every plan, it needs funding.
Exactly.
I mean, even government have their plan and they need funding too.
Carnival everything, right?
You know what I mean?
Okay, good.
I mean, Soualiga will need funding, and we're asking all the interesting parties. I mean, you could just come along. It doesn't matter how small it is. You know, every single corporate, different companies on the island. If you want to invest in something good, this is something good for you to invest in. Because someday down the line, I mean, your name will be out there, and we always advertise our sponsors, always.
Awesome. Coach.
All right. Well, it was all good said, nicely said, well said. But this is the information for Soualiga. The registration for the upcoming season is on August the 10th, from 10:30 to 12. There will be most likely a second day of registration. It all depends on the outcome. And our email is soualigasoccer@gmail.com. You can also visit our Facebook page,
FC Soualiga.
FC Soualiga. And the following phone numbers are also to be reached for further information. I'll just put it short without the prefix, 580-5090, or, oh no, okay, 580-90-5090. That's the main phone number you can reach for further information. Thank you all. And can I also thank my main sponsor?
Of course.
All right. Shout out to Pineapple Pete Restaurant, our biggest sponsor so far. Thank you for the past years, and hopefully we can do some more.
Business.
Thank you, guys.
Guys, thank you for coming. I hope we know the information to the country of St. Martin, right?
Oh, one last thing. The registration is going to be taking place at the field, Raul Village Sports Complex. So that's where you guys could come and register.
What date?
August 10th.
August 10. What time?
10 to 12.
10 to 12. Okay.
Yeah, oh, Martin,
New players, new registered players will be $35, and returners are going to be paying $20, and it's a membership of $20 a month thereafter.
And that's it.
Awesome. St. Martin people, that's our time for today. Thank you for yours. Remember, life is all about choices, so be careful who you choose and what you choose, because time waits on no one. Till next time, strictly business.